Welcome back, and thanks for sticking with it. Now that we've done that, we're going to come back to the secluded cell, which is where we headed off on that little jaunt in the first place. You can, if you want, fight your way back to the secluded cell, etc., but we're not gonna. So now we're going to deal with the boss. I do want to summon Nefeli in for this fight, for no other reason than I really want to pursue her quest line, and I think summoning her helps with that, because she's going to give us a particularly brilliant item later on. So summon in Nefeli, and let the first, watch your cutscene. And let's get him. That's Stormcaller. Ah, you cheating bastard. Really? Okay, everybody calm down. After this first part, run straight at him. Two of those, and we should be able to get a crit. Oh, Godric. Oh, mate, it's embarrassing. So now he does a Firestorm Caller. That's pretty substantial. And he rampages around doing that, which just sucks. And then he rolls around everywhere, and then it's a big explosion, and then we can kill him. And that's how we roll, pal. No, mate. I am the Lord. I am the Lord. I am going to be the King of Scotland. Not you. Me. Thanks, Nefeli. You rock. So Godric goes down really easily with this particular build, which is nice. And you pick up his second rune, which is going to be super important. And also you manage to pick up a bunch of... Now, what do we want? More strength, please. You picked up the second rune. Now, that's going to let us do stuff back at main castle. But also, we're going to run straight ahead here. And we're going to open up this. Now, the reason we're opening this up is for a quest that happens with Nefeli later on. And you can see that our boy is just stomping on Godric's head, being angry.
He got what I tell you though. He had.
So you can buy a few things from him. I think it's probably worth buying the pickle foul feet. He won't buy anything though. So let's get his 3 pickle foul feet.
I can I?
There we go. Job done. What we're going to do now... Oh, I need 1,000 runes. You need 1,000 runes. I've got 1,000 runes. To do what we're going to do next. And what we're going to be doing next is coming in here. We're going to go here. And then we're going to go here. And what we're going to be doing is accessing a couple of quests. We're turning on 2 more quests. And we're going to be going to the manor, to the Volcano Manor. And we're also heading you towards the best rune farm in the game, which is, of course, super useful to allow you to buy things like, arrows and kukris and other stuff. Don't use it to level up, because it'll just make the game boring. But use it to buy things, is my advice. First of all, we've got a little grace. Might as well grab it. So if you are a mage build, this is for you. Some glintstone cookbook stuff. And we're going to come into the ruins. can go over there, but we're not going to at this stage. Pick up a little rune. Now, remember, in this lake, we've got the guys, we've got the demi-humans, we've also got lobsters. Watch out for the lobsters.
Hello. Hello.
Come and chat to her.
Hello, it's rather my mistress. But I was a... Could I ask that thug only?
Sure.
If you've...
What?
Oh,
He nicked your necklace?
Please. Please.
Definitely. Let's get your necklace back. So she has tasked you with, her name's Raya, and she said, can you get my necklace from a thug who nicked it? And the answer is, of course. Not that we're, you know, particularly chivalrous. We're happy to wipe out a guy's wife and kids. But mainly because probably I get to kill people doing this quest. So, yes. Grab that, talk to Herbert.
You trying to start?
Give me the necklace.
Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love with.
And we're going to buy it.
You're a first. All right, things know your bloody eye.
Now, you need another 600. And talk to him again.
Oh, all right then.
He sells fresh cooked prawn.
Oh,
Ask about Raya.
But it ain't my anyway. Lucky she ain't that.
Buy a prawn. Talk to him.
Can you see it then? I can't see it. Makes no bloody cruel bloody joke. Maybe something with the Erdtrees. Never met somebody make good mate. I'll be seeing you.
And he gives you this spread out gesture. And that's it for him. So because we've done that, he'll move now. And when he moves, he sells way better stuff. So that prawn does massive defense. Really quite substantial physical defenses or defenses across the board. But the crab that he sells next does even more. And in fact, mainly the reason you're going to want to do any rune farming is to buy a metric ton of crabs. Come in, chat to her.
Please. Oh, thank you.
Give her the necklace.
I see you are very to steady such. Please.
She gives you a volcano manor invitation, and that's what we wanted. Talk to her again.
At the live instead. At the base, it was X. I have faith in. I do hope. At the base, it was X. I have faith in. I do hope.
So she tells us about a lift that can take us up into the Altus Tunnel, which is true, but dodgy. So we're going to come due south, and I might be wrong. I thought it was due south. It might not be. No, it's not due south. And I'm never going to see it in all this. There's like an island. Yeah. We're never going to find it in this. Oh, maybe it's up there. Yeah, it is there. You're looking, so you're coming from her. You're heading west. And up the top there, you can see there's a grace. Watch out for the giant octopus, the land octopus. It'll follow you. And when we come up to the grace, oh, we must have missed him. Well, it might be because we've already gone near the Volcano Manor. But if you haven't gone anywhere near the Volcano Manor yet, patches will be here. That's okay. No worries. We'll meet him at the Volcano Manor. Now that we've done that, come up to the Erdtree... come up to the Altus Highway Junction. Now, I wonder if she's even going to be here, because we've technically pretty much gone to... Anyway, we're going straight ahead that way. We're not going straight ahead up there. We will later. We're going straight ahead up there. And on the way, if you want to pick up a sword, a really good sword, a colossal sword, it's in that caravan over there. So you can pretty much come straight down the caravan, jump into it, open this up. If you're lucky, the ballistas won't hit you. Grab the sword, then get the hell out of there. Run, 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 run. There we go. And you should, if you've made it this far, be sort of okay. So first thing we're going to do is grab the seed. Then we're going to grab the grace. And if we're lucky, Raya is around the corner waiting to give us a hand. If we're unlucky, because we've already been to the Volcano Manor, she won't be here. Oh yeah, there she is. So come and chat to her.
I've been waiting. I knew you had this. I hereby take my hand. Give me
Can you
your
take her hand?
Pray.
She has one of the best, I think, quest lines in the entire game. It's possible, and we will do it that way, for her to have a positive, relatively happy quest line, which in FromSoft world is beyond rare. So this is Volcano Manor. That's where we were before. The front door is what we've already looked at from the outside. Turn on the grace. Now chat to Lady Tanith. That's Tanith.
Brave. I am Tanith. Rias, a warrior. Perhaps. Will you join? Why accept? Rise with us.
And she asks us if we'll join. Why not?
The drawing room, but be sure. Use the key.
So she says, use the key. And there are several sets of doors. We'll open the second one. Now this is a hub. This is a sort of area where you're going to be coming back and forth and doing quite a number of quests. She says hi. Grab the shinies. You get the Rakusan finger because you're now a Rakusan. You have a letter from Volcano Manor telling you to go and kill someone.
Who are you?
And you can chat to her, but...
I hope you are... Well, but no, before you can...
Okay. So now that you've actually picked up a Volcano Manor quest, you can see it. There it is there. Right, so that means that that's there for you to play with later on. We're not going to touch that yet. There are a couple of things I want to do, and they're both sort of up here. So we want to come to... really, why can't I see it? Oh, it's because I haven't turned it on yet. Okay. All right. We're going to go up here first. Up there. No, down here. All the way down here. So Stormhill Shack, and we're going to be heading east. Sort of up the hill. We haven't really had opportunity to go here yet. Now, this area is full of giants. Great place to test your weapons, if that's what you want to be doing. There's a giant up there. You can have a bash at him if that's what you feel like doing. What we're doing is going to the hut. And you can see there, just through the muck and the mire, is a hut. If you come here at night, there's a good chance you get an extremely dangerous enemy called the Bell-Bearing Hunter. And if you come at night in the Warmaster's Shack, he might just appear here. So I wouldn't be thinking about fighting him till I was like a level 1 million, but, you know, up to you. We will need to fight him because they drop stuff we want, but you know what I mean? Not early. We're going up here to get a particularly brilliant Ash of War that I'm going to put on... Oops. That I'm going to put right onto that axe that we're carrying. And to get the Ash of War, we have to just kill this guy. So, Rotten Breath will take him out nice and easy. Unfortunately, it kills his horse as well. But he drops Golden Vow. I said he drops Golden Vow. Oh, we got his gloves. I wanted a pair of gloves. Here we are. Look at that. Nice. Got a proper pair of gloves. While we're up here, we want to go onto that flat bit down there and pick up a shiny. Ride down to here. We're going to grab that shiny. And we'll continue down the path to the northeast. Those doggies are pretty robust. If you hadn't met Alexander before, the first time you meet him is just up there, but we have, so he won't be there. And we are going to grab this grace and rest. So we're going to go in to do our first cave. So I'm going to put Golden Vow on this. And the reason I put Sacred Vow on it is that the enemies in this cave are weak to holy damage. And we're about to do a ton of holy damage. So while we're here, we're going to grab this, and we should be able to get it done this episode. This is going to give us more death roots. And more death roots means more cool bestial incantation stuff, which we want. So the beast eye quivers to let us know that in here is something big and bad and scary that we want to deal with. Now, the way these caverns work, that's the boss, but at the moment it's blocked, right? So you've got to go in, fight your way down. Now, the thing about skeletons is that you have to hit them twice. You have to hit them once, then when they're on the ground, you have to hit them again. If you can. However, if you hit them with Sacred Weapon, they just die. Like that. So if we go in here, these guys will all cark it. And they don't come back. But it's a buff and it doesn't last forever, so you want to make sure that you're using it as quickly as you can. So we come in here, we can grab the Uchigatana. So for Samurai Bros. But we want to run down here and we want to just turn this on. Oh. A little hint, it'll say that, and you actually have to click a button to make that sign. It's the only warning that you have to do. There are two stupid warnings in this game. One is that it'll stay there until you click a button. And the problem is, if you just left it there hoping it'd go away, and the button you were clicking was, let's say, roll or block or something like important, then you can die. The second stupid one is when your horse dies and you want to use like some of your health to bring it back to life, you have to click yes for that to happen, and you will find that immensely annoying. So this is a Black Knife Assassin. They wield a particular dagger that, you know, we want, because we are Macbeth. And the pair of us, Macbeth and Banquo, just can't be stopped. So we get the Assassin's Crimson Dagger for that. And in here, we get a Death Root. And we're going to go back to the entrance. Alright, now in a perfect world, what I would want is a different, like not the clay, that I can have be, like one of them be my fire sword and one of them not be my fire sword. If you know what I'm saying. So now we're going to go back to the Ash of War. We're going to have to go Lion's Claw. Now instead of heavy, we want Flame Art. So that we're doing fire damage with this beastie. Now let's go and kill our first Knight Rider. So to do this, it has to be night. And we're going to come to the Castle Morn Rampart. The reason I want to kill the Knight Rider here is I also want to kill a Death Bird here. So we can make it nighttime. and Knights Cavalry, they're called. You can't get anything from them except for a designated, like a very particular designated weapon, or ash, or something like that. And they only appear at night. But we're doing a little bit of damage. I'm not happy with that. Really? There we go. Oh, come on. That's not fair. That is. In your face, pal. And we pick up Barricade Shield and the Knight Rider Flail. The Knight Rider Flail is just junk. Flails in this game are rubbish. And they just stayed rubbish. Which is a real shame. Because it's a new weapon type. They look like this. Right? They're fast. They do bleed. But, you know, the flail itself, like, that just looks too flimsy. And also, they're junk. The scaling's bad, and, you know, they don't do a lot of damage, and. We're now going to go back to being holy, because we're going to fight a deathbird. And we're going to go back towards where we went the first time. I'm putting on my special Flask of Wondrous Physic because these things are less than fun. We should probably do a lot of damage. I think Sacred Blade will do quite a bit of damage here. So we're racing straight ahead. You'll start to see the health bar of the Deathbird. So you can kill these. But really we want that. Got him. My holy clay. And you get the sacrificial axe for that. Now the sacrificial axe is really good because what it does particularly well is give you FP back for kill. So you can wear it on your side, and every time you kill an enemy, you're going to get focus points back. That'll be the axe that we do eventually just wear, but initially we want to be doing some damage with our raw, so we'll hang on to that axe just for a little bit. Right, so now I'm going to show you what I do in areas that I've cleared out. So I know I've cleared out that, and I know I've cleared out that, so I'm going to put a little marker there just to remind me that that's done. Haven't done a lot of these things yet. We are now going to go and pick up one last talisman, which is from the Mistwood Ruins. And I would make it daytime. And this is a particularly useful talisman, depending on your build. I think we'll use it. I think we'll get a lot of use out of it. But it is the Axe Talisman, and it boosts heavy R2 attacks. So we do a lot of those. Oh my gosh, what's going on over there? Is that bear just literally trashing the place? So there's bears everywhere here. We're going back to the Mistwood where we first met Blythe. Oh, I shouldn't have come down here. I'm going to stay up here. There we go. So you can just hear the bloody things growling. Like they're giants. Anyway. So we're literally going to crawl underneath the bear that we saw before. So if you don't feel safe about it, that's all right. You can maybe try and rot it from a distance or something like that. But what I'm going to do is... You can hear it snoring. I'm going to literally crawl down that cave. Very carefully. I don't know why I'm whispering. Like, the game can't hear me talk. There you go. Done. Once you get to here, I think you're pretty much okay. And this is the axe talisman. So I'm going to wear it instead of the raw talisman, just initially. It massively enhances charged attacks. So if we do one of these, boom, it's going to break the poise. And if we do one of these, it's going to break the poise much more easily. Poise for the boys. Okay, so there we go. Mistwood Ruins done. We've already collected all our stuff. We can go and have a look over here and turn on the Witchbane Ruins. Let's go from Agil Lake south. There's nothing in there to do yet because it's a magician. There's a magic quest for Selin, which we will do, but we're not doing at the moment. But just at the tail end of this episode, I wanted to turn it on so that you can see it on your map. And when we get told to go there, we know where it is. So up top again, you've got, you know, some junk runes. But more importantly is this thing. The Waypoint Ruins. So when you come in here, where is it? It's one of those awful ones you got to find the entrance, and finding the entrance sucks. So there are killer flowers. These are killer flowers. And they are weak to fire, which works in our favour. But they do that, like multiple annoying... Oh, I've still got that on. Oh, I wish I didn't. And then you see the charged R2 is doing a lot of damage. So that was silly. I left the wrong thing on. Perfect. Come in here with your fire weapon. It's just dumbass to try and fight them with, like, holy damage. They're flowers. Anyway, once you've holied them, you should be able to come through here. It should be just here somewhere. Where is it? Why can't I see it? Ah, maybe it's around here. Nah. Nah. Alright, let's get up on our horse. Let's get up on the high horse and see if we can find the bloody thing. There's a ghost. We can talk to the ghost. The ghost went away. Alright, well, I'm looking for an opening in the ground, and I'm not seeing it. There it is. How annoying. It's where I am, there. Huh. So this boss is Pumpkinhead. Deathblight. Let's see, I don't have anything that's going to stop poison at the moment. We're going to get something, but I don't have it yet. So you can actually summon your Mimic in here if you want. Ow. Whee! And Pumpkinhead dead. Pumpkinhead dead, and we managed to get ourselves a grace. And if we come past the grace and open up the locked door, there's a woman.
Tarnished, are we? I am sorry you here. Ah,
I really want to learn sorcery.
I dare say you're oh well, but one must. I was exiled as a revive. You still? Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
So we've turned her quest on, and great, we've now met another witch. All right, we'll leave it here and pick it up next time. See ya!